Hey, Ocklawahaboy Rocks, and it's not Thunder Egg Thursday, it's Tuesday. So, since I've got some more trips planned over the next 6 months, a couple more trips, I'm trying to look at some material that I previously collected and put away. So, I have some material I got from one of Craig's claims. He calls it the banded Jasper claim. I think calling what I picked up Jasper might be a little bit forgiving, so to speak, but had these seams, and in them we had some greenish gray material that's harder and has a ring to it as opposed to the rest of this material. One piece I did find kind of interesting, if I can put my hands on it again. All right, this piece here, if you look at that piece, you can see evidence of some shifting of the geology at one point during formation. So even if this isn't the greatest material, I think that's kind of neat to be able to see that. Saw some pictures posted about this spot after I was there. I think he took a field trip with the rock club out there, and there was definitely some better looking material, but I think I was on the right track with this. So I'm going to cut some of this and just see what it's like, because I think this is a location that should get a second visit, so I don't want to go back without having kind of processed down some of the material I got this time. So I'm going to take you out there, show you some footage of the area, maybe a little bit of me looking for this stuff, and then I'm going to make some cuts and we'll come back and look at it. Hey, Ocklawahaboy Rocks here. I am in the Sucker Creek area. Nice view behind me. I'm on another one of Craig's claims. Back that way, I'm looking for Jasper, which I believe is going to look something like this. Got a little bit of banding, a little bit of picture characteristic. No, that's not a good piece. But anyway, banded Jasper claim. I'm going to go walk through the pit and see what I can find. Well, I don't know what all this plain white rock is. But I'm guessing this is what I'm looking for. It's not amazing stuff, but it's interesting. It looks like it's mixed in. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here because I've got lots of thunder egg spots I want to get to. But I do want to get some of this, take it back, and see what it looks like. A little bit polished up. That bush looks like it should have a rattlesnake in it. That's all fractured up. Okay, well, I'm going to turn you off and I'm going to keep looking around and figure out where I might want to try and break some of these pieces loose. I'm not going up there. Well, I'm making progress, at least figuring out what material I'm looking for. So that has that Jasper tink 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 as opposed to that. So it's only a little bit of Jasper in that piece, but at least now I know what the material is supposed to look like on this site. And it's decent looking material. Alright, I'm going to try and stay out of my light here, but found a little piece there. Pulled off some pieces. Those are decent solid Jasper. I mean, it's fractured, but the pieces where they're not fractured are pretty decent. So I'll take some of that home, trim saw size pieces, and I'll see how far I can get down in there. It's kind of too bad that this stuff is so fractured up. Look at that. It's a pretty rock. Alright, I got one kind of nice bigger piece. Shows some promise. So I don't know if this is truly Jasper. I don't have a hardness test kit with me. But it is the harder of the rock out here that shows some character. So I'm going to take some of it and see. Okay, got my 2 pieces of material, 2 slices from the banded Jasper claim. Feel pretty smooth like Jasper. They make a good ring like Jasper. So I'm going to cut a couple of cabs and see what I get. Alright, here are the 3 cabochons I made out of the banded Jasper. This one is a different orientation, so this is a cross cut. And as I found out, this material on the outside is basically like a shale or something about that hardness, and only this stripe of material in the middle is actually hard. So I cut this one the other orientation so the whole thing would be harder. This one I kind of like how you can see the shift in the material along this healed fracture. And it's completely healed. I didn't have any trouble with it. So, that's what they look like. I'll have to just decide if the location is still available to me. Do I think it's worth another trip? I got some reasonably good shine on them, but not great. There's a little bit of color variation there, but not a lot. It's not like I've got reds and yellows and different things, just different earth tones going through there. This one kind of reminds me of an everlasting gobstopper, the way I cut it kind of at an angle across the material. So we'll just have to see if I get back there this summer. All right, that was the material from the banded Jasper claim. I have a feeling I'll go back. It's pretty convenient to where I'm going to be, so assuming that the claim owner is still allowing guests out this summer, since I've seen some Facebook posts of some better material, know a little bit better what I'm looking for. I've played with this a little bit, so I think it's literally 3 minutes on a reasonably decent 2-track from somewhere I know I'm going to be. So I'll probably give it another visit. So I will see you next time.